Moo.
Wait.
Who. Moo. Seasons. Sessions.
Oh. Hey.
Moo. Who. Hand in the cookie jar.
What you might not realize is we may have a drinking problem. More cowbell. More moo-hoo.
More cowbell.
Come on, man. Cheers.
Oh, man. Alright.
So we're going to have a moo-hoo, a chocolate milk stout.
Oh.
Deliciousness. Cheers.
Woo-hoo.
To season 2.
Toying around. Toy news, reviews, and brews. For everyone.
Good. Copyrighted. Isn't that delicious?
Yeah. Not bad.
Welcome to Fireside. First off, welcome to Fireside. We'll be talking comic books the entire time. Ain't going nowhere, so dry your eyes.
Alright.
Not bad.
We were thirsty, and I realized there's a beer fridge right here.
You were thirsty. Now we're... Anyway, welcome back, everybody. We are going to touch on one of the... This was just released, again, if you were here a couple minutes ago. Mezco 112 Collective Spider-Man tech suit from Homecoming.
I'm ready.
You are ready?
I've been waiting.
You've been waiting.
I literally almost drove to pick this up the other night. Just because you had it sitting there.
Yeah. True.
So as always with the Mezco release, and this is, excuse me, the standard release, so it has the normal size box.
Yes.
Which is funny, the standard release came out after
The special... the exclusive.
the exclusive,
The homemade suit. Which that was...
which is a badass.
It is cool. Personally, I have not opened this yet, so I've seen a lot of pictures, seen a lot of things. We're gonna like this one. Bum, bum, bum.
So, as always, nice window box showing all the toys in it. On the back, we've got the spot varnish UV Gomez. Now we're never going to forget his name. Remember how before we couldn't...
It's like, who is it? What is it? Now that we have him.
We have him. Somebody wants to trade me the OG Punisher for him.
You have multiples, so...
I have 2, so I'm thinking of doing it.
I think that's a good... Although
I like him as an army builder, though.
we won't get into it, but I just saw a picture of... we are going to get into it. Blade, the new Blade figure that just came out, and then the OG Punisher. And the Blade just looks so much better than the Punisher. Like, the Punisher, to me, looks really goofy. Like, the build looks funny. I know I'll catch backlash for it.
See, I think the Blade looks goofy.
I know it's like the definitive figure available from Mezco that everybody wants, but it just looks clunky. The buck.
Yeah, I don't know. For me,
bow legs.
The portrait on the Blade looks like Sling Blade. He wants them French fried taters.
That's the extent of my. We need Frank for that one.
Yeah. Frank, if you're out there, can we get a Sling Blade?
Somebody from Comic Playgrounds is watching right now. We need that voice.
Son of a bee.
What now? Where'd you get the plastic all
Plastic
wrapped
stuck
up
in
there?
it. I can't feel my fingertips, so if you could grab that.
Too much moo-hoo.
While you're doing that, I'm going to go to the close-up cam. Now, you do have the web. Now, the cool thing about this web, I'm going to show you see the little circle piece on there? You actually take the hand off and put this on the wrist. No, I can't see it there. I want you to see. See a little circle piece there?
It's good placement up.
So that circle, you take the hand up, put it on the wrist peg, and it looks like the web is shooting out of the web shooter, which is pretty cool. They also have, so that was like the spread web. The ball web does the same thing. Or, and I saw an awesome pose with this. You've got the bendy web. And the cool thing is somebody showed this like all wrapped around Spider-Man, like he's in one of those action shots. So it's pretty cool. And then last but not least, the web wings. Now, I've already seen a bunch of people post that they snapped these in half. So be careful when putting these on. And it also is what hooks onto the post to hold him up. Now, there's been a few different thoughts on the web wings. I love them because it brings me back to the original Spider-Man costume. Some people thought they were stupid. Well, I think those people are stupid.
You okay there, Mashko?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get this without really
The
killing.
necks can come off, I believe.
Yeah, we don't want to do that though.
You've got another one, right? In case we break this one.
It's only a piece of little tweezers. Will get it. I got most of it, but there's still a little piece. So hopefully that won't detract from looking at it. But I felt some of the joints, and they feel pretty solid.
It's gonna drive me nuts.
We'll get it.
Got it. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Son of a. Please get that, because that'll drive me nuts. So, first thing you're going to notice, he's stitched in the back pretty well. On this figure, you've got the combination of the rubberized plastic with the cloth texture. I'm going to say this plastic they're using, the leatherette, looks a little different than what they used to use. Because what they used to use flaked pretty easy, and it looked thicker on him.
Right.
I gotta remember, it looked like it was like a thick plastic paint on it. But here, Baby Huey, if you can go to the close-up cam, you can see it's a very thin plastic type on there. You've got the logo on there. I mean, it's very good. Now, we also have 3 different heads. I'm going to put on the angry head, because why not?
The nice thing about this that I'm noticing right off the bat is really the suit. On a lot of them, things will be baggy. I'm not really sure.
He's got a little bit of baggy crotch syndrome going on.
You got it.
I got it.
Nope, you moved it.
Just won't push it down in there.
That works too.
What she said?
So on this, you've got pretty good movement and everything. I'll go back to the main camera. All right, let's see.
Moohoo.
For everybody that always wants it, you've got double jointed elbows on a skinny figure. Now, it looks like they also fixed the issue on the Homecoming suit where it met up here. It met further up under the wrist, so if you actually bent the double jointed elbow, it pulled the sleeve out.
down.
This doesn't look like it has that issue. You've got good movement now. What a lot of people will say, if you look in here, and I'm going to go back, Baby Huey, to the close-up, the bunching in the shoulder. Do you see that?
Yeah, they were looking right there at that crease.
If you leave it there, that will crease. So some people, I'm going back to the main shot, some people won't put them in a dynamic pose because they're afraid that it's going to damage it for later. We've got, look at that.
Yep.
And these joints,
Smooth. Very smooth.
very smooth. This is probably this and the Gomez.
And I think it's safe to say that these two underlying figures, the Bucks, as everyone likes to say, will be what is used moving
Going
forward. I noticed some comments, today talking about like Daredevil only having single jointed elbows and a couple other figures. I mean, quite honestly, if Gomez has double everything, that's probably the standard for like your standard size character. Now he's a little bit thinner, so this might be where Joker comes in. I would say Joker's probably going to use this. Time will tell. Ghostbusters, who else? The Warriors, like that version will probably be.
He stands on his own pretty well.
Yeah. Is there flex in the toes at all?
I don't think
Not
so.
that they do that, but you never know.
They don't flex on the toes. I forgot to show this. Back to the close-up cam.
Wait.
We're active.
Look at that foot. Because they know that you're going to be looking at it on every angle. So they actually put the pattern on the bottom of the feet. So when it's with him kicking out or doing a kick, you've got a good movement. Now, what I've seen a lot of people doing is the super overextended kick with him kind of reaching out. I mean, you can do all kinds of poses here. And the foot really stretches. So imagine him in the air, twisting, kicking.
That is... I'm glad I saved one for myself. That's all I have to say.
Like you can do a hand plant.
Yeah.
And just a...
Only downside, looking at the shoulders, the elbow.
That's the downside of a double-sided elbow, though.
Yep, absolutely.
I mean, that is a double-sided elbow downside. Because it doesn't bend like a normal elbow, it pulls more material into it and gives it that funky look. But if we take Superman here...
We'll just do a quick side-by-side for reference. Again, Baby Hugh, this was, what size? Like a 7?
It's 6-inch scale.
Right.
And these are pretty much 6-inch scale. The nice thing about this Spider-Man is they made him shorter because it's Tom Holland.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's pretty good scale between the two of them. Superman should be a bigger, taller figure.
And even, I'm just noticing he's not really standing up straight. He's got
the
beer gut going on.
Let's see. It's a little bit better. Still, he's
got that swag.
Definitely shorter, and he should be.
Put him in a nice museum pose.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good looking figure.
Absolutely.
Good articulation. I love the different heads that you get with him. Oh, and he fell over. Museum poses suck.
You did that, by the way.
It's okay, this one's yours.
No.
So we also have, going back to the little cam, because the aperture is on his eyes, you get the 3 different openings.
No instant kill mode?
Isn't that this one? Like this is instant kill mode.
I don't have to make him red.
Was it red?
Yeah, he lit up red when he was doing instant kill.
How much is this figure?
$80. If you see it for less,
it's fake.
It could be fake.
I'm going to put this here and let's talk about it for a second. In the past 2 years, Mezco has gone from an entry-level company into this mid-range figure to, in my opinion, the standard for mid-range figures. You have SH Figure Arts. Mm-hmm. Their paint applications are normally a little wonky. Their color schemes are just off. Mezco tries to get as screen accurate as possible. We've taken 2 Hulks. Mm-hmm. The Mezco one, the Hulk looked a little bit closer to screen. The SH Figure Arts look a little more cartoony. You get the soft goods in these, which you don't get there.
Right. They
get a little bit more posability sometimes. Now, I saw a great comparison of somebody doing the Mezco and the SH next to each other. Mm-hmm. Now, those few random dynamic poses that you can get them into, but for the most part, they looked funny because they have so much articulation that doesn't look natural.
Right.
Where the Mezco one, every pose you could put him in looked good because it was a natural bend or a natural stopping point. Mm-hmm. I can't find another company for this price range, $80, that comes with soft goods, good accessories, that really fits the mold.
Right. They are really for 2 different types of collectors. It really comes down to, do you like PlayStation or do you like Xbox in a lot of instances? Both quality. Some, things available on them are better than others. I've seen a lot of, I carry SH Figure Arts and some of them are really, really spectacular. But, we'll see what happens. It's fantastic.
All right. On that note, you can check us out on welcometofireside.com.
Yes, you can.
All the Fireside social media. That is Welcome to Fireside pretty much everywhere except for Twitter, where we're the Fireside Crew. Toying around. We're toying around everywhere.
Except for
Twitter.
where we're toying around. We leave the G off for
the OG Podcast Network.
That's
If you-
ogpodcastnetwork.com
or the app. If you want to buy some toys, I know a great guy that can do it, sporting a brand new Toying Around t-shirt or playing with toys.
Playing with toys. We'll have this up on the site
Soon.
very soon.
We're going to have all kinds of cool stuff coming up. But, yep, I hope you enjoyed this. Check us out everywhere. If you want us to review a toy, just send us in. We'll see if we can get it. If you're a toy maker and you want us to have some toys to review, just let us know. Deuces.
Peace.
Silly plastic cloth. No cloth happened, toy.